You talk about happiness and you talk about the 7 lies of happiness. I thought it was really interesting, kind of what you say on there. Just curious, your thoughts on happiness for people out there, because a lot of times I think we think about it only in one way. So yeah, what are your thoughts there?
I love what Dennis Prager said. Happiness is a moral obligation. So growing up Roman Catholic, I was an altar boy, Catholic school for 9 years. I never heard that. I think my life was sort of run by should and shaming and guilt. But I love that concept so much. Happiness is a moral obligation. Why? Ask anyone who was raised by an unhappy parent or married to an unhappy spouse or raising an unhappy child, whether or not happiness is an ethical issue. And I guarantee you they'll say yes. It's because of how we impact other people. And there's a neuroscience to happiness. When I was writing my book, You Happier, I took 500 consecutive patients and gave them the Oxford Happiness Questionnaire. And then I looked at their brains, and the healthier your frontal lobes were, the happier you were. Another reason not to let children hit soccer balls with their forehead or play tackle football. And we haven't talked about my NFL study, I don't think, but I've scanned and treated 350 NFL players, and that 4 times the level of depression as the general population. And you got to go, now these are some of the most successful people on the planet. Why would they have 4 times the level of depression? Because of the frontal lobe injuries that they would have. And so the healthier your brain, the happier you're going to be. And then know the lies and know the secrets of happiness. So for example, drip dopamine, don't dump it. So you realize hedonism is the enemy of happiness, because you're dumping dopamine. Fame is the enemy of happiness because you're dumping dopamine. Pornography, because you're dumping dopamine. Drug abuse, because you're dumping dopamine. So I'm like, drip dopamine, So I look throughout my day for the micro moments of happiness, connecting with you makes me happy. Holding my wife's hand, making her decaf cappuccino in the morning, that makes me happy. Going for a drive, that makes me happy. And I like the idea of habits. Like every day I start my day with today is going to be a great day. And then as I look through my schedule, what are the things I'm most excited about today? But my favorite one, and actually today would have been my dad's 94th birthday, is when I go to bed at night, I ask myself, what went well today? I actually go on a treasure hunt. So when I go to bed, I say a prayer, and then I go, what went well? And I start at the beginning of the day, and I go sort of hour by hour looking for what I liked about the day. And, the negative stuff will pop up, and I just brush it away because that's not the point. I mean, I'll deal with that. It's whatever, but not now. The point is to set my dreams up to be more positive. And why I thought about my dad, well, he died 3 years ago. And the night he died, it was an awful day. I mean, terrible day. The night I went to bed, I said a prayer, and then I went, what went well today? And then the supervisor in my head went, seriously? We're going to do that today? But I've been doing it for 10 years. And so I do it, right? Your brain is lazy. It does what you allow it to do. And so because that was my habit, I thought of an interaction between my mom and the police officer that quite frankly was hysterical. And then I thought about all the people who texted me love. And then I thought about holding his hand before the mortuary took him away. And I just remembered how soft it was. And then I went to sleep because I'm disciplining happiness and the right habits in my life so that even during the darkest day of my adult life, I can be okay.
Super powerful. I'm learning some very new things here today, so I really appreciate this, Doctor. And talking about a lot of these things for over a decade, and I like this dripping. The dripping dopamine is really powerful. So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year's going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm gonna tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone, also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline. I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up. If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you gonna do? What's the choice that you're going to make?